Good morning. It's been a busy couple weeks here at the ToyBox. You can see we got all the Corvettes back over here in the main section, which means that the TRX and the Hummer are over there in the mini box. I have a lot to do today. It's not really anything complicated. It's just cleaning up. I'm gonna start with probably the Renegade. The Dark Horse got wrapped last week, set to be tinted I think this week. I drove the GT500 a majority of last week, so this thing needs a bath. These brakes produce a ton of dust, similar to the Challengers. This guy got rained on and it got driven and it's doing good. I really like this car a lot. So I'll probably wash that up today. I might wash the Dark Horse today. There's a car show also right up the road, so I might bring one of these cars there. I really want to drive the M4. I haven't driven it since I had those transport blocks removed. So I'm curious how that guy is going to drive now. I'm sure it's going to be as I originally expected. I also want to wash up the Hummer. I'm probably going to take this today. I haven't driven this for a while, a couple weeks actually, so I might take that. So yeah, let's get to it. I'll start with the Renegade. I had this car a little over a month. I haven't washed it yet. Today we're going to coat it. These little cars are pretty fun to wash because they're so tiny. They take no time. Drying will probably take no time also. See? Just like that. Got it dried and one coat of graphene CS3 on there. We got Long Dong in the house. I'm gonna move the Renegade to this side so I can do I want to do a coating of graphene, ceramic spray coating on her, and I'll do that over here. So I think Kingling's coming too. Watch his he got a new Acura TLX Type S, I think. We'll do one more little magic YouTube finger snap. I'm gonna coat it with graphene ceramic spray coating, and I'll probably do the inside as well. Okay, got her done. Got to coat it with Adams ceramic spray coating, and I got the inside all wiped up with Zano Z9. Turned out really well. So this will just be used again going places that I don't want to take, you know, a nice sports car or a nicer car to, like the airport or on the highway or things like that. That's what I intend to use this for. Plus, pass it down to my oldest son when he starts driving in about next year. We got Kingling in the house. Long Dong's working on his Malibu, and King just cleaned his wheels and tires, and now he sprayed some And then he sprayed some iron out on this car that's really visible on white or light paint. Look at all that. So this is that iron out stuff from Adams. If you don't ever detail your car more than like once a year. He just got this one, so he's kind of starting over. But if you don't detail it very often, this is a good thing to do. All that purple stuff is the iron coming out of the clear coat that embeds itself in there. It's really apparent on white paint. So you spray this stuff on, you let it sit for a couple minutes, and you rinse it off. Then he's gonna wash it. This guy will be good to go. Look at all, oh my gosh. I like that it's already tinted too. Got that from an auction. Cool. Okay, let me show you around the Renegade. They're not very special. There's a reason why Jeep discontinued them after, I think they were in production for like 8 years or something like that. So it was a pretty successful car for them, but it's just a single turbo, I believe, 1.5 liter. Now, I don't know a whole lot about octane levels, and I do know that, you know, some cars that require higher octane need to have the higher octane in them, but ones that require just regular 87, I've heard rumors that it doesn't make a difference whether you put premium or regular into those cars. They just don't benefit from either. With confidence, I can say this thing was a lot more spunky after I put 92 octane in it. The dealership, you know, they always put the cheapest or, you know, the base fuel in their cars. I ran this thing dry and then put 92 in it, and it was quite a bit different, I'm not gonna lie. So this car has a little bit of get up and go to it, not nearly as much as I'd like, but what do you expect for, it was under 40,000 out the door, that's what I paid for this thing. No. It was under $30,000 out the doors. I think it was 28,000. That's what I paid for this Renegade. MSRP was like 36. They're having a 26% off MSRP sale. I talked them down another 4%, and then made them throw it numbers in my favor to make it go to 28K out the door. That's right. That's what it was. Got it tinted, wrapped. This one's good to go. Okay, we got Long and King up next. I'd like to get this guy done, but maybe I'll hold off because I do need to get it tinted this next week. The GT500, I said earlier, I drove this last week, so it got a little bit dirty and it did get rained on. I do have this thing coated, so the rain that didn't dry on it. You guys ever get that where you are? It rains for like 2 minutes and then the sun comes out and just bakes that rain on there. That's what happened on Friday this last week, and that's another benefit to wrapping and coating your car, is that type of stuff that would have otherwise been baked on there, that's going to come out with just a little bit of water. So you don't have to do much of it. Just come right out. So for those who question whether or not it's worth it to coat your cars, if you like them to stay clean for as long as possible, it really is. That's why I put all the effort into doing exactly the same treatment as I would on this, or as I did on this, as I would on any of these cars. So they all got, you know, washed and coated. That's what this thing just got. Even though it's a cheap ass little car, use this beater, gotta treat it right. Alright, I'm gonna probably put this guy on the lift just to get it out of the way, and I'll get another car ready. King is polishing out the TLX, trying to get her a little bit nicer. I think Long Dog and I might swing down to this car show real quick.
Feel good.
Yeah, nice work, King.
It's just compound, it's gotta be polished.
Sick. It's looking good. Alright, Long and I went to that car show. It was pretty good. Good turnout. Several hundred cars there. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do another car today. We found another Corvette Z06. I have this 07 with 220 miles on it roughly. We found another one because Dad wanted his own for his Corvette collection. I have the C5 down here and the C6 down here. He's got one of everything from C1 all the way up to 8, except he was missing the C6. So we found a red Z06 from the same dealership I bought this one from with like 204 miles on it. That'll probably be here. I think they're having a hard time finding a courier for that guy. I think he's like 2 or 3 weeks out. But stay tuned for a video for that. I'm going to check out the 3100 and the 78 either tomorrow or Tuesday of this week. I'll try to film something for that. Look at the Stangs. I'm going to get them both up on this lift once this guy's serviced and this guy's tinted. Yeah, excited. Okay guys, I'll end this video here. As always, I do appreciate you watching. See you in the next one. Thanks.